Hi, I'm Leona Swiftsilver. Raised as a bard in Ilvinus, I've been on quite the adventure these past few months. After being blamed for the death of Lord Richard Kentigern and exiled from my home, I started exploring various cities and towns in Sen Maria, places I'd only read about as a child. I've met so many new friends, and have also endured a few difficult goodbyes. One such goodbye was with my childhood sweetheart, Roman. After learning that he not only tampered with my memory most of my years growing up, but is also a member of the Assembly, I chose to abandon my dreams of marrying him and stay with my new family. Oh, I suppose that's important. After growing up an orphan in the courts, I learned that my father gave me and my sister up in order to protect us from our mother. Did I mention that Kessera is my older sister? She's not particularly thrilled about it, but I don't doubt that she'll come around eventually. In the meantime, I'll have to be content with trying to help her fulfill a prophecy with the rest of Fate's Chosen, and find better ways to propose to my fiancé Areo Mossier. As we continue forward with great challenges awaiting us, I hope to harness the new divine oracle power given to me by the Everlight. I want to make her proud and keep my friends safe in the battles to come. One day, when the world is at peace, I hope to be with my dearest Areo, my entire family, and enjoy a happily ever after of my own.
Sup, I'm Kessera Stormbreaker, and I'm doing this against my will. I said I would do it. Didn't say how I was gonna do it. Fine, let's start over. I'm Kessera Stormbreaker, and apparently I have to save the world. Sounds dramatic, right? A nobody from the middle of nowhere gets cursed, and now she has to defeat an ancient evil. Seems like there would be somebody more qualified than an average mercenary who spent most of her time going against goblins and orcs, yeah? Well, I checked, and there isn't. So now, while everyone else is dealing with a major civil war and all hell literally starting to break loose, I get to go searching for rocks that haven't been seen in centuries. I don't have to do this by myself, and I can't tell if I'm grateful for that or not. They all, most of them anyway, seem to believe that I've got what it takes. And strangely enough, they're all willing to risk life and limb to help make that happen. But trust me, if I had my way, I'd disappear into a shitty little town in the middle of nowhere and no one would hear from me ever again. But I don't have that luxury. So instead, I talk to my horse, listen to a shitlord in the sky, sometimes, and try to figure out if I'm going in the right direction. Man, I really hope everyone's right.
It was supposed to be a simple mission. Find the Crown Prince and convince him to come with me and lead a coup against his mother, the Empress. If only it was that simple. Who am I? When I left on this mission, I was Staff Sergeant Eldon Vale of the Imperial Army. A life of service is all I've known. I was sent away from Grassgrave when I was 16 to join the military, and since jail was my only other option, I went. I rose through the ranks rather quickly, earning a reputation for always getting the job done, no matter what. This led to being handpicked by Captain Valerie Donahart to serve under her command. In my 4 years serving under her, I learned more about leadership and friendship than I ever thought I would. She's become the most important person in my world, which made it all the more difficult to leave on this fateful mission. I did find the Crown Prince, Areo Mossier, and I convinced him to come with me to take his place as Commander-in-Chief. We were getting ready to leave when I met the Oracle, Andromeda Skyseeker. She inadvertently showed me a vision I cannot begin to understand. To make things more complicated, Areo then promoted me to captain and reassigned me to watch after Leona and Kessera and aid them in their mission to piece together the Veldahar. So here I am, in the company of people I barely know, in a world of magic and courtly intrigue I was not prepared for, separated from the one person I cannot live without. Simple, right?
Why, hello there. My name is Alexander Lightbringer, and I enjoy long moonlit walks, vigilante archaeology, and making new friends. I was born the fourth of 6 children to my well-meaning and overbearing parents. I was expected to dedicate my life to Pelor in some fashion, but I could never seem to get the hang of it. My passion for knowledge and not faith was eventually accepted, and I was to be turned into a wizard the family could be proud of. Unfortunately, the magic I am most adept at is necromancy, the one thing my family opposes with all their might. As a result, I retreated from court life and spent many lonely years researching in secret. One evening, while raiding a long-forgotten temple, I stumbled upon a genuine damsel in distress. I was intrigued by her tales of a lost well of prophecy, and by the comely paladin she traveled with. The friends I made and the truths revealed at the well changed my outlook on life and the world. I help Fate's Chosen and continue my illicit research whenever my duties in Wolfcrest allow it. Instead of languishing in obscurity, I now work to free my home from the corruption of the Empire.
In the land of Iolan, there is a village that every 5 years sends strong, young warriors to the cursed jungle of the Grim to protect an ancient artifact known as Lorekeeper. This artifact is held in a sacred, dark place, the center of a harrowing labyrinth aptly named the Hopeless Gardens. My name is Atlas Seto, and I am the current guardian of this artifact. I was on my 3rd year of duty in the Grim when I experienced my greatest failure. I fell in battle to a wizard named Alistair McGrath and his thrall, Kareen. I had almost given up hope when a group of adventurers came looking for that which I had lost. It took many long conversations, a tenuous confrontation, but eventually I made the decision to travel with them to recover the ancient gem. After some harrowing trials, self-realizations, and forged friendships, Lorekeeper was recovered. Although I felt that my mission had changed, the duty still remained, and I chose to continue on. Now, I travel with Fate's Chosen, people I call friends, working to drive back the darkness that would engulf this world and make sure the power they seek is placed in willing and capable hands.
I wasn't the crowned prince of Rayomastia when I first met Fate's Chosen. I was simply Ray, a man looking for his missing sister. While traveling with them, well, I fell in love with Leona. Unable to imagine my life without her, it became my new mission to protect my friends while I embarked on a quest of my own, to save the members of my endangered family, and save the Empire from civil war. Underlying players to this rebellion have been slowly revealed to us, and it seems to be coming to an end. My mother, the Empress, is held captive in the Nine Hells, while the Archdevil Apollyon stands in her place, bent on taking over for his master, Asmodeus. I do what I can to protect them, but this group of unlikely heroes faces a much bigger threat than just a civil war between squabbling territories. An insurmountable force threatens the prime material plane, taunting us all from just beyond our horizon.
At the same time, many factions work to their own ends both for and against the party's personal objectives. The Divine Covenant seeks to protect the Primal Ban, while the Silence claims to root out corruption at its core by any means necessary. The Cult of the Dragon aims to raise Tiamat from the Nine Hells, and the Assembly? Bent on taking over the natural world. Even the gods on high mean to meddle in the lives of a group of adventurers they have named as Fate's Chosen, to some unknowable end. In a world where nothing is black or white, good or evil, Fate's Chosen must find a way to mark their own paths and claim their own destinies. Welcome to Open for Adventure.
Have you heard of those touched by fate? Families forged through triumph and trial. Heroes to both stranger and friend lend an ear, and I'll spin you their tale.
Welcome to the stream. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Camille, and this is session 79 of Fate's Chosen.
What?
Are we muted?
No,
Sometimes we are.
Sometimes we are.
I fixed my stream deck. And now it works.
It's amazing. Just know that I'm
Pause.
gonna forget to unmute when I do it on Wednesday, so it's fine.
You
Definitely
come
did that
over
at
here
least once.
And you run tech for this stream. How about that?
When I do it on mine, it automatic. It doesn't. It's fine.
Wow.
Well, yeah, because you're the
Fancy.
one streaming. The problem isn't the streamer; it's all the other streamees. Because you gotta do all, like, I get you, Camille.
Welcome to the
Pain in the
stream,
ass.
everybody.
Yeah, welcome to the
Hey.
stream
No,
where I harass my
it's-
players.
It's because of what I'm using. It's not because of me. When I streamed, because I've streamed D&D before, but it's only
true.
because OBS and slabs are different, and it is a little bit better in OBS in that regard. Maybe only.
That's fair. Let's get a quick count on corruption. Not corruption.
I don't know where my thingy is.
Yeah, we don't have any of that.
Wait, what?
Crits
We don't
and
have any
advantages.
corruption.
No, please, no, God.
Kesra, what do you have?
I don't know where my paper is, but if I recall correctly, I had 1 crit and 2 advantages. And
Mindy, aka Leona.
I don't have my
my
notebook,
thingy is.
and I don't know if I had it written down. You can see, but there was a lot going on. You can throw those eyelashes away.
I'm keeping him in here.
And those might be old.
No.
Camille, all it says is "holy shit" in cursive. Your handwriting is. Oh my god.
Hey, Camille, I got it almost right. I found my paper.
You have 2 advantages, Mindy.
Okay. Thank you.
I hit 3 advantages.
You have 3 advantages.
Yeah.
Alexander.
I have 2 advantages and an inspiration.
Atlas.
1 crit, 1 advantage.
Eldon.
4 advantages.
Phoebus.
You know you can trade one of those in for a crit, right?
I do.
Okay. I'm probably not gonna make those reflective on the screen because I don't have the spoons for it, but
That's
Got you.
thanks, honey. I've got them written down, so and I will add them if we get anything new this stream.
I don't remember why, but I wrote what?
Where are my cards?
Is everybody ready for some Dungeons and Dragons? Oh wait.
Wait.
I don't have my dice. Yeah.
Well, Mindy has a second. Tony.
Me?
Dearest.
Yes, Camille.
Oh, Bel Chavez just resubscribed.
So we will do another giveaway tonight of the Fate's Chosen Tea Blend by our new sponsor, which I have worked that out now, Dryad Tea.
Yeah.
So the word for tonight will be pride. So make sure you put that in, enter once and only once, so you will be disqualified. And we will see who wins at the end of the night. Also, for all of our favorites and our viewers, you can go to Dryad Tea right now and use the code Fates Chosen, all one word, to get 10% off of your order.
That's bitchin'. That's
Yeah.
like shipping right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I didn't realize that our Pride Tea was hidden from the merch
no.
store. I have officially unhidden our Pride Tea.
Oh.
The white one is very soft and the pink one is very cute. They're all very soft. It's all the same. It's all the same thing. But if you go to our store, I'll have to sneeze.
Bless you.
Oh.
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
I totally forgot I could mute that.
I think we have a
Um,
merch thing.
Yeah, it's merch exclamation point merch. Yes.
Got it.
We have a merch tee for sale. You can buy it. It's very soft and lovely, and I adore it. Careful, it does shrink in the wash. Just a little. Okay. Since we're already at 6:51, let's go ahead and get started. Leona, why don't you give an in-character recap?
So, things weren't going super, super fantastic, but nobody was dead, so that was nice. And they seemed to be retreating. There was a lot of fire happening. We were unable to save Captain Burke's ship, but we were able to save Captain Burke, but we weren't able to save any of the crew. So Terry went and was looking for this person that he knew, that I cannot remember her name. Oh my gosh.
Sorry?
Sorry, thank you. And he found her, and they exchanged some words. And then he proceeded to modify her memory. He didn't actually kill her, just and from our conversation, I am, as opposed to changing the memory, I was given the impression that he simply gave a new memory kind of thing, which was a bit perplexing. We discussed at length what we should do in terms of getting Atlas back. We decided that it would be best if we went to the Beastlands. We had a fairly decent idea of where he might be, at least which part of the Beastlands he was in. So Zytharia is going to take us there with her fancy tuning fork, which is fantastic. And
not stolen at all.
And not stolen at all. It's fine. We're going to be very quick. We're going to get Atlas. We're going to get Atlas and his family, and we're going to get out. And then we're going to get it back where it belongs before anybody is the wiser. And, but we... I suppose it's important to note that after everything was kind of settling, I suppose, Captain Burke decided that we, as a group, were perhaps not worth the difficulties that came with being associated with us. She had just lost her ship and her crew, so I don't know, maybe we'll see her again, but for now she is choosing to part. Which, if you're looking at the bright side, that means we have one more spot for Atlas's family. She'll forgive us sometime, one day, maybe. And I think we were about to plane shift to the Beastlands. Holding hands.
Zytharia instructs you all to hold each other's hands. And in one hand she holds Leona's hand, and in the other she holds a tuning fork, and you watch as she closes her eyes and then kneels down and strikes the tuning fork against oh gosh, this is not the right music for this.
I was wondering.
Strikes the tuning fork against the stone, and you hear it ring out a beautiful F. The ground beneath you starts to tremor, although you realize it's not actually tremoring, it's just your grasp on this plane is relinquishing. There's a pull at your midsection, and the lights go dim. You all feel a terrible whirling sensation roaring in your ears like the very fabric of reality tearing. And with a very solid thud, you hit the ground, grass under your feet. Dark, dim grass.
Can I roll to vomit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Constitution saving throw was a 18. I'm fine.
You open your eyes to see that the area around you is dark, lit only by the full moon out up ahead. In the distance, you hear the howl of the moon. No, the howl of a wolf. But generally speaking, everything around you is quiet. The stars shine brilliantly overhead as you have now landed in Karasuthra, the third and final layer of the Beastlands. Leona, you in particular feel almost a sense of clarity. This moon seems to shine brighter for you here. Almost as bright as the sun. Stars shimmer, sparkle up ahead. But it doesn't feel like nighttime to you here. Yes, you can definitely tell everything is in a monochromatic shade. White to black. Colors barely visible for everybody else in this dim light. But things are a little bit sharper for you. What do you do?
Is everyone here?
Yes. Oh. You look around and you see Zytharia's shocked face. And Terry is not with you. Give a special shout out to Deej for his long-running guest performance as Terry. Hopefully we'll see him again soon. Give some love to Deej in the chat, please. You see Zytharia, kneel to the ground as if the grass had the answer. She's sifting through it as if maybe you brought a shrunken version of Terry. She's lost. She doesn't know. I think he let go.
I'm gonna cast Sending.
I'm not doing the accent, just gonna let you know.
Make sure I have a spell slot before I start making claims that are bold. I do have spell slots. I just lied to you. I didn't. All I did was turn into a. Hi, Terry. It's Leona. Are you okay? Did you let go? Are you safe? Please respond if you can. That's it. It's been a hectic couple of days.
Would you roll a d100, please? You need a. If you get a 0 to 5%, let me know.
Oh. You get so excited when I get to roll these because you never get to. Why is it storming? Oh, that's a 63.
Okay. You feel your message push past this planar barrier, but you do not hear anything back immediately. Partially because the Dungeon Master doesn't have a response from the player.
If he, I'll turn to Scytharia. If he let go, that just means he's safe.
Yeah, that I know of. I mean, he must have let go
Safe is
before we...
relative. Okay. I'll do a quick scan around to see, but I mean, I'm guessing if Scytharia knows the spell well enough that if he's not in this space, he's not with us.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe. Hopefully, we'll hear back from him, and he's safe. But for now, maybe we should try to find Atlas.
I'm not gonna read it in his accent because I cannot do an Australian accent, but you do get a
Where's Stacy?
response. You have a friend to rescue, and I have friends to make. If you find yourself in need of a hero, you know how to reach me.
Okay, well, I think he's safe.
This place giving me the creeps.
Yeah, it's not great.
So, I am going to pull out my crystal bowl
Okay.
because we decided that, because I did make an effort before, but we knew we were on a different plane, and that we kind of got the impression that was why it wasn't working.
Yes.
I can try to find, or at least get a better idea of where Atlas might be through, if we think that would help.
I mean, if you've got the slots to do ascending to him, then we might. I mean, we should at least tell him we're here.
That's fair.
And then maybe we can. I don't know. I mean,
No.
25 words isn't a lot for directions, but might give us some idea before we go scrying.
Okay. Hi, Atlas. It's Leona. We made it to the Beastlands. Can you help us find you? What does it look like where we are? Like, it just looks like...
You are in the thick of a jungle. Expansive forest. The treetops go further than you can see. You can only just barely make out the moon through them.
Where are we in relation to the moon? That's another thing I get with my Oracle class. But I don't know where he is, so I don't know exactly how, but I might be able to describe it.
Huh. So the moon's going to be in a different... No, it's a lot to think about because the moon is going to be in a different place.
Sure.
But also your powers come from the heavens. Oh, man. This is tricky. Because you never call on your Oracle stuff, I'm going to go ahead and give this one to you. That you can landmark yourself. Let's see if I can find a map of Beastlands of Karasuthra.
We have 9 words left, so.
You see the moon is... That's hard. It's in a much harder place to recognize right now. I'd say that you could give rough directions to where you are.
I give rough directions in 9 words.
am pretty good.
Make a charisma check.
You know, I have an advantage. That's embarrassing that's even worse. I quit. I'm not a bard anymore. I quit barding. It was 14. With advantage.
Yeah, a rough estimate.
Okay. Here are all of my directions. Okay, I'm just BSing now.
Yeah.
So, Camille,
Mhm.
is it more like a redwood cathedral, or are we talking more like Amazon jungle?
More like a redwood cathedral.
Okay.
Them crazy, creepy, deciduous forests and such. Sasquatch and whatnot.
These trees are very tall. Should we take a short rest, y'all? While we wait for this answer and try to gather our bearings? My sweet, sweet, sweet friends that seem to be a little hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, I could use a short rest.
Yeah.
We just...
Well, I mean, we don't really know much about this place, so it might be good to kind of... I can do a bit of... I'm not going far, but...
I can put up a hut so that we don't have to worry, at least.
I have a sword that'll warn me if anything comes.
Oh, I just meant I was going to go, like, kind of look around.
No.
Not far. I wasn't going to go very far.
Let's
Leona,
rest first.
No. Let's just... We're already missing one party member. 2, to be honest.
Take Zyvaria with me.
That would make me more comfortable.
Okay. So you'll rest. And... Mm-hmm.
All
And
right.
you'll figure out where Atlas is? Roughly-ish, sort of.
Does Atlas respond to me?
Yeah.
I could also...
I am making my way to what is called the Keep of the Wardens.
Keep of the Wardens.
Not quite there yet. Where are you?
We're in a forest. Can you tell me where the moon is in relation to you? We can try to make our way there.
DM, do I have any kind of bearings on what is north, south, east, west?
Make a survival check.
I can do that. Ooh, I have advantage on that. That is a 16.
You've got a rough idea of your time you've spent in here. You feel as though you are heading away from the moon. So we'll call the moon north for the sake of simplicity. You are pretty much as southern as south as it goes.
I am heading south of the moon. If I know where you are, I can stop and try to come to you.
Y'all killing my spell slots. Okay.
Where are we in relation to the moon, I guess?
You are far from it, but not as far as you can be. So you're north of where Atlas is.
Okay, and I would have that, knowing what he said, I would have an idea that he needs to go north to find us. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm correct, we should be north of you? We need to take a brief rest. But we can stay put for now. Stay put for now. Huh?
Very well. I will turn and start heading towards you. Stay safe. Be wary of wolves.
Oh. Didn't have a great first interaction with wolves, so you don't need to tell me twice. Okay, I think Atlas is going to come find us. I think he's just south, a bit south. So while we're resting, I think he's going to try to close the distance. And then hopefully we'll find him soon. Based on what, it doesn't sound like he's found his family. I didn't get a chance to ask, but hopefully we'll see him soon and then we can figure out what to do from there.
Right. Well, then I think I'll give us a hut so that we don't have to worry too much, or at least we'll be better prepared when we come out of the hut. And then, I need to sit down.
I mean, I have a tower. If you don't want to make a hut.
Making the hut's easy. I don't... it's fine.
Mm.
How much do I know about shifters?
Make a history check.
God. I'm using my other advantage.
Okay.
I liked my idea. 21.
You know a fair amount about shifters. Specifically, what kind of knowledge are you looking for?
I'm looking to, because shifters can move fluidly between different forms, particularly forms that have heightened specific senses. Would I know if there is any, if I wanted to help Atlas find us, if I could use my perfume to kind of give some assistance? I don't know if that would help.
Yes, you feel like that might help. You know
Okay.
that when Atlas is in there in his shifted form. I believe, Atlas, you have advantage on perception checks that rely on smell. Is that am I making that up?
I have advantage on wisdom saves in my shifted form.
Just wisdom saves.
Let me pull up my racial traits. While shifted, you have advantage on wisdom checks, and no creature within 30 feet of you can make an attack roll with advantage against you unless you're incapacitated.
Yeah, I would say you know that it would probably be helpful.
Okay. All right. Then I would like to tear a page out of my journal and spray it with some perfume and just put it a little bit south of us. I'm not going far without Zytharia. And I'll just kind of... Actually, you know what? I'll go as far as Zytharia will let me, and I will just go south and I will just spray some of the trees.
Okay.
And then when Zytharia says, okay, time to go back, I'll go back.
Leona.
Hmm?
You hear the gentle sound of a rattle.
Is it a baby? With a rattle?
And then up from its coil, a massive snake.
Ooh, how massive though.
Say, what are you doing here, trespasser?
Oh, how big is this snake, DM?
Giant?
Oh, is Lytharia with me?
Nope. She is a distance away. She could
Oh,
probably
okay.
get to you.
Okay. Oh! Hi! I am so sorry. I didn't realize I was trespassing. If you... I can just go. I really didn't mean to intrude. I'm so sorry to have interrupted your evening? Morning? Evening.
It's always evening here.
So I am very sorry to have interrupted your evening.
It doesn't move.
Okay, I'm gonna take a nice little step back.
It matches you, moving
Oh.
forward, rising up a little taller to be as tall as you are.
Oh, well, that's not very tall, but okay.
You see a flicker of its forked tongue.
Uh,
I can help you.
that's very kind of you. My name's Leona. What's your name? Sorry.
Sell.
Sel. Well, it's very nice to meet you, Sel. I'm not exactly sure what kind of help you are offering, but I assure you that I am just fine.
You look a little lost.
Oh, actually, I'm very not lost. If you just look up at the sky, you see the moon there. You just follow the moon. I just need to go north a few paces. But I do appreciate your offer.
You must be one of the shifters.
Oh,
They've
I-
all been shunted back.
I do you like shifters? I unfortunately am not a shifter. But the few shifters that I know are very nice.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It moves closer.
Oh, hi. Tell you what, I'll leave you to your evening. I will go return on my merry way. And I will make sure that if any shifters start to come trespassing in your space, that I direct them elsewhere.
No. See, you're not a shifter. So that means I can eat you.
I would really prefer you not eat me, though. I feel like maybe...
Does a 20 hit you?
Yeah. No.
No?
Yes. My Agatha stuff is down. Actually, yeah. No, it hits. Sorry, I forgot to turn that off. Go away. Oh.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, why is it that? Oh, that's a 20.
Okay, you are not stunned.
Thank God.
However, I'm gonna need you to roll for the short-term madness.
What is that? Is that a
A D100.
oh my
think.
gosh, y'all, I'm just
Or it might be a
all the-
D10. Hold on.
We love it
Chapter
when
8 of the DM's Guide.
has to do madness stuff.
As this creature lashes forward and sinks its fangs right into your chest, you feel the poison course through you. And you begin to watch as, for the first time since you've arrived, you see colors.
Oh, that's kind of nice. Do I need to roll anything?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Pulling up the madness table now. Yeah, D100.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. 66.
Okay. The character experiences vivid hallucinations and has disadvantage on ability checks. Roll a d10
Cool. 3.
for 3 minutes.
Oh, that's really rude. But I don't take any damage.
You do.
Oh, damn it.
That's going to be 8 points of piercing damage.
Ah, you little baby snake.
I mean... Do you say that out loud?
No, I do not. I will stagger back, though. Do they let me go?
Yeah.
I will stagger back and whip my loot around.
Yeah.
That was very rude. I'm walking backwards, and I'm gonna half glance over for Zytharia, but I would like to start playing a light tune on my lute.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? And I will cast. I don't know if this works actually. Oh yeah, it's a beast, right?
Yeah.
Animal friendship.
Okay. Can you
The
read
save.
me can you read me animal friendship?
Do you want the save first?
Yeah.
Save is wisdom 17.
Ooh. You feel as though you have won this animal's friendship.
Okay, so the spell lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm, which, to be fair, it didn't really mean any harm, but now it believes me. Choose a beast you can see within range. It must see and hear you. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails.
Ooh. We'll say, fuck it, let's do it.
Okay. Otherwise, the beast must a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration, which is 24 hours. If I or one of my companions harms the target, the spell will end.
Okay. This snake, its hood kind of closes back up and it... Sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you. I think maybe, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
I have a friend, that is trying to find us. He is just south. I'll look up and he said point south. He's in that direction. He's trying to find us. If you could be so kind as to assist him in getting to us. He is a shifter. His name is Atlas. He's very nice, and I can let him know that you're going to find him.
Do you have any snacks? Because I'm very hungry.
Hold on a second. Zytharia!
Is everything okay? Holy shit, that's a huge fucking snake! Oh my god,
of a misunderstanding. Do you happen to have any snacks? Like a small animal? Do I see any small animals around?
Make a perception check.
Hold on, because I think it's just so it's disadvantage, right?
What?
Because I'm poisoned
Yes,
or
it is.
madness?
It's madness, yeah.
Madness. Disadvantage. Come on, dice. Are you stupid? I haven't rolled above it. It's fine. It's fine. It's a nat 1. So
Oh.
I don't see anything.
No. What's the total?
The total? The total right now, because it is under the stars, is 15.
Oh, okay. That's still pretty high. Remember that nat 1 on ability
You're right.
checks.
You're right. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
15.
That's still really good. You catch sight of an owl, hovering just not hovering, waiting in one of the trees. You just catch the glimmer of the moon off of your, off of its eyes.
Does my friend look like they're gonna help me if I don't feed them?
Make an insight check on a snake.
Good lord, y'all. Oh, insights. Okay, insights. All right. 17.
No, you get the sense that it might behave better, though, if you do give it something.
I don't want it to accidentally eat Atlas. So, this owl is definitely not Eldon's owl, though, right?
You're pretty sure.
Okay. I'm just gonna get my dagger out and try to hit it a little bit with the dagger.
Make an attack roll.
I'm not rolling worth anything tonight, y'all. Okay, that's a 12.
It goes right through the air.
No, now I don't have a dagger. Great.
What are you doing, Lena? Are you just throwing your daggers away?
Oh no, there's an owl. Did you see it?
There's no owl.
It's right. Is there not an owl? Am I crazy? No, it's right there. Right?
It turns blue.
Oh.
Can you back away from the thing already?
I'm gonna give it some rations.
How many rations do you have?
I have 2 days of rations. No, I have 4 days of rations. I was looking at the cost. I'll give him 2.
Okay. Whatever the snake is, bites into you offer them in your hand.
I might just kind of
Catches them out of the air.
It's very good.
You watch as Cell slithers back down to the ground and looks up at you with these hooded eyes and blinks. Okay. Goodbye.
Thank you. Oh god. I'm gonna turn around.
As it begins to slither away, you notice it slithers past you, its body the width of yours. And you watch as it keeps going and unfolding and unfolding and uncoiling. This thing was maybe 40 feet long.
Well, we have a friend, at least for a day.
Holy shit, Leona, are you okay?
So, I'm really surprised you didn't see that owl.
You've been bitten. We need to get back right now.
It turned blue. It's still there. Wait, I have to cast send while we're walking. I'll cast sending to Atlas.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Atlas. It's Leona. I made a friend who is also a snake. Their name is Cell. They will bring you to us. Be nice.
You made a friend with a snake. Somehow, I'm not surprised. I will keep an eye out for it, also to make sure it does not eat me.
It's fair. Okay, so can we go back to the hut now?
Yes! In the hut,
Okay.
what have y'all been doing?
Short resting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I think once Alexander gets the hut up, he's basically just gonna sit down in the middle and probably prop himself up against Kesra and just basically be quiet as he rests.
Yeah. I'll be I'll just be sorting through my shit, making sure that, all of the ice is out of my armor, and making notes of dents and such for Leona to mend whenever she feels up to it. Just inventorying while I sit and try to, recover from being frozen solid. That's all I'm doing.
Eldon, what about you?
I'm just looking at my sword, honestly. Not doing much else. Studying it.
Say anything to it?
I will. I'll say I'm gonna in my head I'm gonna say hello.
Have you need of me?
Oh, it works. Not particularly, I guess. I was just kind of testing to see if that worked. What do you know about the Beastlands?
Make a persuasion check.
$15.
There's some quiet for a short while. And then you hear, that depends on which part of the Beastlands you are speaking of.
Oh, the one that's always nighttime.
Karasuthra.
Yeah, that's the one.
The layer of starlight. If you live on this layer as the ancient power that resides in this domain makes most uncomfortable, maybe not scared or frightened, but unworthy, perhaps. Some say this is the oldest layer of the Beastlands, and many of the plains. Legends say that when stars fall from the sky, they land here, and over time, there becomes new species that either remain or wander out to find a home. Denizens of this layer are a mix of guiding beings who seek to aid any who come, and tricksters whose goal is to determine a being's worth, and those they find lacking, they lead to be lost in the night forever. Does that answer your question?
I believe so. Still getting used to this. Thank you.
You're welcome. Whatever you need to stay alive.
That's the goal. I'm gonna put my sword up.
After a short time, you notice Leona and Zytharia walking back. Leona looks slightly injured.
What?
What happened?
You see so many colors right now?
Well, look at Zytharia. What happened?
I think she got bit by a snake.
But the snake's my friend now. They're gonna
Is
go.
it really your friend now, or is that the?
What do you mean?
Do I need to go looking for a snake?
Oh no. I think they went to go find Atlas. I told Atlas too, though. But they're gonna bring Atlas to us. Assuming none of us attack them.
I'm gonna look at Zytharia to see how, like, is Zytharia like subtly shaking her head behind Leona, or is she like? Okay. Great.
I mean, it would have been nice if I had made friends with it before it decided to bite me, but it's okay, you know. It could be worse. I lost my dagger.
She
Yeah,
threw it
that's-
at the air for no reason.
No, there was an owl. I saw it. And then it turned blue. I was very careful, Eldon. I made sure it wasn't your owl.
Yeah, my owl is very large,
Oh.
Also not blue.
not blue.
That
No.
is a good point. Well, to be fair, I didn't know it was blue until after I threw the dagger. So that would have been a good hint. But
Okay.
it's fine.
Why don't you just sit down,
Yeah.
have a nice cup of tea?
You have tea?
Of course they do.
Oh.
I was gonna say I don't. All right.
Atlas will probably want tea when he finds us.
You can have mine.
I'll brew some for both of us then.
Yeah.
I'll start making some tea.
About this time, the madness wears off.
Oh, all the colors are gone.
It's probably a good thing. I want to say.
This is going to be an hour's worth of short resting.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
What do we want to do?
By the way, your advantages and crits are accurate on your Twitch screen.
Thank you.
So how are we supposed to find Atlas?
Oh, I think Atlas is going to find us. I put out some. I sprayed some of my perfume a few places. I don't know if that'll actually help, but maybe. We went a little bit south. I know that he's south of us. So Zytharia and I went a bit south, maybe a bit too far south. And I do think Sal is going to bring Atlas to us if they can find him in the next 24 hours.
Well, here's to hoping that your perfume only attracts Atlas.
Probably good that you sprayed it farther away, but who knows? Maybe they'll track it back here. We do have the bubble for at least 8 hours. We don't have to. We can stay in here for that long. I mean,
I almost would. I don't know how far away Atlas was, but I mean, other than moving south, I also don't necessarily want to, unless we go directly south, which we could do.
Honestly, you said he was coming towards us, right?
Almost think it would be better to wait and see if he can find us. I think he's probably far more adept at finding us than we are at him at this point.
Yeah.
he's certainly less clanky than we are.
And
Yeah.
he's got a guide, assuming that they find Atlas.
Right, and don't eat him.
And make it back in 24 hours. Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay. I mean, if push comes to shove, we can always, send up literal flares. We've got spells that can make light to help
Sure.
Atlas triangulate on us, but that's probably not a good idea.
That won't attract anybody.
No,
Well,
not at all.
that's definitely a last resort, probably type situation. But
Yeah.
Right. I think we give it a bit of time. And it's difficult to say exactly how. I can also scry in a little bit and see if I can get a read on how far away he is. That doesn't take any special. Actually, I'd rather not scry.
that's fine.
I can if we have to, but that might also be useful in finding his family.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
I can't do that because I could, but anyway, I think we should just wait for a bit. DM, when I was casting Sending with Atlas, did I get any idea of distance-wise, time-wise? No clue. Okay. I think we could wait for just a bit, and then if we head south, maybe.
I'm alright with waiting a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. That's for sure. If we shifted in roughly less than an hour's distance from Atlas, then not only kudos to you as Ithariel, but also that would be an incredible coincidence. But who knows?
That's fair.
I do have a question for the DM.
Mhm.
When Eldon, a question also for Eldon, when Eldon was tentatively speaking to his sword, were you staring at it?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Can I tell the difference between just like looking because it's pretty and looking because you're trying the brain words?
Mhm.
I can. Okay. All right. Okay. Just a little mental note for later. Thank you. We want to take some watches.
I was thinking the same thing. I kind of want to get an idea of what's around us right here. You want to patrol?
Giant snakes.
I'm sorry, did you say giant snakes?
It was about as big as me. Probably taller.
Do you mean like lengthwise? Or
It could have
like...
eaten me. I think that's what it wanted to do at first.
We can tell.
It didn't though. We're best friends. Don't attack Cell if you find Cell. Just say you're friends with me. I introduced myself. We are friends. I need you to trust me on this.
Right. So if there's a snake that introduces itself before attacking us,
It
we
introduced
should...
itself to me. Well,
So-
actually, I gave my name first, but
Just to like be clear, you sent a snake big enough to eat you to go find Atlas. Did you tell Atlas that it was a snake big enough to eat him?
no, but I imagine he's familiar enough with the Beastlands that he might have guessed.
Well, giant snakes, got it. Good thing I got a giant sword.
Yep.
No, don't attack. If you attack it, then it won't be my friend anymore. We're not actually friends. It's magic friends.
You mean you're telling me that you made a snake your friend be your friend by magic?
I mean,
I'm not judging, I'm just asking.
not everyone wants to actually be my friend.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, he tried to bite me, so... And by tried, I mean he did.
Yeah.
So, clearly, not everyone wants to be my friend. This just gives me a little bit of time to convince them that they do want to be my friend. Except I'm pretty sure after a day, they're going to know that I tricked them into being my friend, which means... To be fair, I wouldn't want to be my friend after that either. So, maybe we just get Atlas back and we call it a wash.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look around.
I will go with you.
Deal.
Yeah.
Buddy system.
Indeed.
Okay.
I'm stuck in the bubble until we want to go somewhere.
I'll keep you company.
Thank you, Zafari.
Also, Leona, do you mind, like, I got ice shard punctured right there and right there and right down.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like T-pose real quick.
Doodle-doodle-doo. Whistle while you work. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Thanks.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yes. Thanks. All right. Gonna get my fancy new sword out
Yeah.
and head out with Eldon to make a real quick perimeter search. I will keep an eye out for blue owls just to be safe.
Why don't one of you give me survival and one of you give me perception?
Okay.
Ooh, I'm way better at perception than survival.
Oh yeah, nope, way better at survival than perception. I closed my eyes intentionally.
Fucking
So-
teamwork.
Yeah. Okay. I have so many advantages. I'm going to use one just to burn it.
Okay.
Not worth it. Okay.
I got a 22 perception.
Okay.
Got a 25 survival.
Damn. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This land is both strange and unfamiliar. You feel each a slight sense of unsettlement as you make your perimeter. Would you say you go maybe like 30 paces away from the bubble? Maybe 40 or 50?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Each of you are trained, and Kesra from your mercenary background, Eldon from your soldier background, know about how far you can safely set up a perimeter. Kesra, you find tracks everywhere. A few humanoid. Maybe 10 or so humanoids. The thing that most concerns you, though, however, this time, is one track in particular that you find. It's about this big, with 3 paws and 1 pad. You personally have never seen this paw before. It reminds you of a very big cat. There's a set of 5.
I am vaguely friends with one sort of cat. So, I'm gonna wave Atlas over. Not Atlas, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about, like, maybe we'll find Atlas. Sorry. I'm gonna wave Eldon over, point it out to him.
Shit.
Eldon, with that perception check, you would hear a shit ton of owls. This forest seems to be full of them. And yes, who was that? Is that Tony? Yeah. And a couple of other signs of life, broken branches, other footprints, general trails, etc.
Nothing that would sound like what made those tracks.
Not currently.
Pretty sure whatever made those is big enough for at least one of us to ride.
Yeah, I mean, and there's what, 5 of them?
At least.
I mean, there's so many damn sounds here. I don't know what to.
And seems like, at least from what I can see, we found ourselves in a pretty popular spot.
Yeah.
So we're definitely going to need to have watches. I'll make sure Blondie changes the color of the dome to make it at least sort of easier to hide.
Yeah. Probably a good idea. Are there any obvious hiding places nearby, like bushes, underbrush, anything that just...
As you continue to press on and look around, you find a few. There are some places where trees have fallen over on each other, and little nests have been made, now empty. You do not see any signs of fires or anything like that at the moment. However, you do find a massive hole in the ground, like, I'm thinking like 3 feet wide, enough for a human to fit down, and it's perfectly cylindrical, perfectly round.
Wonder if that's where the snake friend came from.
I vote we make a mental note of where it is and stay away from it.
I agree 100%.
Yep. Okay.
We're good at this patrol thing.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold up a fist for a fist bump real quick. Okay.
Got it.
I do have a question though. I'm not normally nosy. Feel free to tell me to fuck off.
No,
But
this is very strange and welcome.
You were looking kind of intensely at your new sword, and seen a couple of pretty sure that's what I look like when I talk to Red, except usually at Red. Pretty sure that's what Blondie looked like when he talked to that one sword in the forest way back when. So, you know, moral of the story is your sword talking to you, buddy?
Sure is.
Fuck.
Well, it's okay. It's all right. See,
yeah, you say that. I feel like it's usually
remember.
not.
Does Kesra know about Cassis? I can't remember if Kesra knows. Okay. Oh shit.
I
Okay.
think so.
All right. So
Unless you've told the whole group,
no,
she has no reason to know.
I have only told Leona. Okay. So all right. So Leona knows about this. See, whenever we were in the tower, fighting Alistair McGrath, and we went to our own separate little things.
Shitty
and
places, yeah.
Yeah, and I could see everyone's.
Everyone's? I forgot about that.
Yeah, I saw yours. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, I saw everyone's. Apparently I have a god inside me.
A what? Where?
God, Cassus, the god of war, who I guess is no longer.
I'd say I'd never heard of him, but that really doesn't mean much. So.
Right. Yeah. I'd never heard of him either, but I'm not religious or anything. But
no.
It's very real. It kind of explained a whole lot of things that have happened to me, and long story short, with this sword, I'm able to speak with him.
The god.
Yeah.
Of
it's
war.
Yeah.
That's inside of you.
Yeah, he's like, I'm like a vessel. I'm not real good at this shit either, but but yeah, when I met Andromeda Skyseeker, I had a vision. Isn't that weird, right? She had a vision about me, but I could see it and all this stuff and blah blah blah. I still don't understand all of it, but he explained a lot of it. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do about it.
I feel like there's not really much to do. Do we try and get it out of you?
I mean, maybe it hasn't really come up. We've kind of been going nonstop since then, so
shit.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, right? But like, there's nothing bad has happened from it, and been real helpful. It kind of told me about the Shadow or the Beastlands. That's what we were talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a thing.
You're sure you're like super sure the sword's not cursed?
Well,
like 100%.
Well, no, I can't be 100% sure, but I don't feel anything. Yeah, like the other sword, I could tell there was a problem there. But this one doesn't feel this feels fine.
Usually does.
Yeah.
Yeah, until, it's not. I've had a couple of cursed, it's fine.
I have not.
It's not great. You don't realize it is until all of a sudden you're stabbing somebody in your sleep, or you just can't take the armor off at all in any way, shape, form, or fashion. That was wonderful. Yeah.
That doesn't sound wonderful at all.
No, it was fucking terrible.
I don't think I've been acting any different. Do you think I've been acting different?
No. I pay a lot of attention.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I get it.
Yeah.
If something goes south and you think I'm a problem, you know what to do, and that's fine.
All right.
But kind of want to see where this goes right now.
Sure. Just if it starts whispering at you in the middle of the night, maybe let us know.
Will do.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Just wanted to.
All the weird shit happens with y'all.
Fucking right.
All the
God.
weird shit.
I agree. I agree to take 3 idiots to Asmarin, and it's just downhill.
I was just supposed to find Ray and bring him home. That's all. That's it. That's all I was supposed to do. Get in, get out. See you later.
Just never see you later.
No, it's not. Then I'm fighting dragons and my hometown's getting burned down, and
Just wait till the devils show up. They've actually been leaving us alone for a little bit, which is nice. We've been dealing with all the other shit.
yep.
Definitely asked for a raise.
Yeah, I definitely deserve one. I mean, I guess I kind of got one. He promoted me, but
Yeah, you need more
That's
than
not-
that shit, though.
yeah, I need
Mm-mm.
more than that. Yeah, I think I need. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah. At this point, you're practically a royal bodyguard, right?
Yeah, I mean that's the way I see
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah,
much
remember
the
the Royal
crown
Guard.
guard, right? Yeah, let's
Get that gold.
Need shinier armor.
Please, not right now. All right, let's finish this patrol.
Yes, ma'am.
And in the distance, you hear the sound of howling. Or is it distant at all?
God, fuck.
No, it's
Nope.
not.
No, that's
It's not. It's fine.
And
How
then-
far away are they?
You can hear
Do
the
we
howl.
hear the howls? Okay.
Sure. You begin to hear the howls.
We should get to the bubble.
yep.
Y'all give me initiative rolls.
Hey. Oh, what is that? Oh no. Okay, it's not bad. It's fine. It's fine.
What'd you get?
17.
21.
Hey!
Got a
look
good
at
one.
you for once.
Yeah.
Okay, with those rolls, you are able to make it back to the group by the time the wolves make it to you.
Dashing.
You see a pack of about 8 wolves begin surrounding you.
In the hut, right? In the hut? Okay. Cool. You said 8?
You heard me.
Are they big? Are they big wolves?
Like
Are they
normal
They're
wolves?
bigger than normal, but I would not consider them giant.
They're not like my snake friend. Okay.
They dire size or winter wolf size?
Please don't say winter wolf size. I don't
Dire.
like winter wolves anymore.
Dire.
It's fine. At least we're in a bubble.
How does the bubble work?
Nothing can get in?
So yeah, nothing can get in. We can come. Everybody but me can come in and out at will.
Okay.
Nothing can go out.
No magic can go out?
No magic can go out.
Okay.
We can't, unfortunately, use it as a safe firing space and just fire out on them.
Sure. That makes sense. That'd be a little
Use this as a wait 'em out.
OP,
kind of
I
space.
guess.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well?
it is 8 o'clock. Yep. So that is where we will take a quick break. When we come back, we'll find out what happens.
Mhm.
All right, friends, get up, go get something to drink, stretch your limbs. We'll be right back.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's
Welcome to our Patreon. Here on Open for Adventure, we are making high quality Dungeons and Dragons content, folks. We have a great big world to share with you, and by becoming a patron, you can help us explore and expand upon this adventure. With your support, we can invest in more amazing artwork, better mics, fancy cameras, and overall stream quality. Not to mention, help us get some amazing new merch that we can use for giveaways. What do you get by becoming a patron? I'm so glad you asked. Let's take a look at the different levels and give you a sneak peek at what you can get at each tier. Did you know that the family of the First Lord Theo, the leader of the rebellion against the Empire, actually invented firearms nearly 25 years prior to the current campaign? The designs for this high-tech weapon are the Delaney family's best-kept secret. Also, they were originally invented by the late First Lady Victoria, Theo's mother. Access to lore leaks like this is what you can expect from the first tier, written in blog-style posts after each weekly session. Ever wondered what goes on off camera? The next 3 tiers give you exactly that. With Stolen Moments, you can get access to text-based roleplay moments, highlighting experiences that don't make it onto the stream, like Leona's training session with Ray and Asmrin. Stolen Moments Plus gives you access to roleplay moments featuring our guests, non-player characters, and historical figures, featuring the likes of Marshall, Annalena, and even the Empress herself. And Roleplay Addiction takes us to a whole other level. This tier gives you exclusive 30-minute videos of canon interactions not otherwise seen on stream, like late-night drunken interactions between paladins or tender moments featuring your favorite character ships. The Warm Fuzzies is super simple. It's everything I've listed so far, and also you get your name on stream after our weekly regular sessions. Every session. And our undying love. And finally, the most epic of all Patreon tiers. Drum roll, please. The Lore Master. This ultimate and final tier gets you first look access at all of the content going into our upcoming, official, open for adventure campaign setting. Lore, maps, monsters, items, dungeons, dragons. Go ahead, have a look around, make yourself at home, and consider becoming a patron to help us make this fantasy world a little bit closer to reality.
Oh, hi! My name is Express Love. I'm the Senmarian god of coffee. Did you know that in Senmaria, every cup of coffee is made with found familiar coffee beans? That's canon. In Senmaria, every cup of coffee is good coffee because it's made with love by found familiar. Did you know that every bag of found familiar coffee features artwork from incredible members of the tabletop gaming community? That's canon. Each blend and roast of found familiar coffee features cool D&D names like Thieves' Cant, Face Step, and Pact Magic. In Senmaria, every royal meeting that Ray attends features the Cartographer's Blend, a brew of coffee made by Found Familiar in conjunction with Devin Rue. Now that's canon. Found Familiar Coffee. Buy it today.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. much pandemonium. Oh, baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right and the way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more.
Fate's chosen. We're back. You are in a tiny hut.
Oh.
Without your friend Atlas. Surrounded by 8 wolves. What do you do?
Fiona, make friends with them too.
I don't know if I can do that, but I do think I could do like a little something. I'm just going to how close are these wolves to each other? Are they like surrounding us?
Yep.
How big is this hut?
It's a 10-foot radius, so 20
Oh.
foot diameter. So it's got a circumference of like
You know
60-ish
what?
feet.
So I'm guessing 5. Are they like right up against? Like, are they like at the hut? Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to. I would like to, sweet DM.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to go to the edge of one of the walls. Can they see in? They can't see in, right? Okay,
Nope.
so they don't know. So I'm going to position myself so that I can hopefully do this quickly enough that I can boop, boop. But my plan is to kind of tracking around where we are. I'm going to stick my head, just my head, out of the hut. And I'm going to just go, ooh, ooh, and I will cast Hypnotic Pattern, and I will center it where we are. So that is 30-foot cube, and it is a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Now I know obviously it can't get in the cube, but I am hoping that it can kind of work around and get as many of them as possible. Maybe all of them. I don't know how close they are.
That's a failure. For, we'll say, you said how big is it?
It's 30. I mean, it's 30 by 30. It's gonna go 5 feet around, beyond our circle.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. We'll say you're gonna get 6 out of 8.
Okay, so I will, as soon as I cast that, I will pop my head back in.
Okay. What are the effects of Hypnotic Pattern?
I'm trying to find it for you. Hypnotic Pattern. Y'all, I have a lot of spells. I apologize. Where is this? Oh, God. I'm glad it was successful because that was going to be really annoying.
I got you.
So you create a twisting pattern of colors, that weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube within range. The pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature in the area must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Okay.
The spell ends only if an affected creature takes any damage or someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
Okay. You watch as all but 2 of these wolves begin to stare at the ground, their heads moving just slightly as if they are enchanted by the space between their paws. 2 more continue to circle. And Eldon, Leona, that's when you notice another presence. Hooded figure, dark robes. steps out. Tony?
Leave it to Leona to tame a pack of wolves.
This. I'm probably gonna burst out of the bubble. Were you trying to be sneaky? You said that out loud. I assume you weren't trying to be sneaky.
No, I was making myself known.
Okay, well, sorry.
But I don't think you charmed all of them, so I would be very careful.
Leona, as you pop out, 2 of them are going to rush you.
Cool.
Yeah, if Leona pops out, I'm chasing her.
I'm fine. This is fine.
We'll say let's
Yep.
for the sake of simplicity. How long does hypnotic pattern last?
1 minute.
Okay. For the sake of simplicity, why don't you describe to me how you take down these wolves?
I imagine we take out the 2 that are, doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would tell everybody that we need to take the other ones out one by one.
Eldon, do you take care of this?
Yep.
I will probably help.
Yep.
If they're incapacitated, they are prone to being attacked sneakily.
Alright, listen, Eldon, between the 2 of you, you were able to pull down this pack.
They've been hunting me for days, but when you showed up, they kind of turned around and started coming for you. So I followed them.
Oh, so you didn't meet Sel?
No.
Well, that's unfortunate. She was
Yes.
mostly nice. I mean, she
Yes.
was going to help you.
All right. See, Leona has not changed in a few days.
No.
It is
Not
a
a clap.
relief considering the last time you saw Leona, she was dead.
Yes.
Oh, God, that's right.
It's good to see you alive again. That was disturbing.
It's good to... Oh. Yes, it is good to be alive. And it's good to find you.
Yeah, I'm gonna clap him on the shoulder. It's good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, it's good to be back. I'm glad at least you two, I know, probably pushed to come and get me.
It was a group decision.
It was definitely a group decision.
Was it a group decision to get me, or was it a group decision to get Lore Keeper?
It was a group decision to get you. Lockkeeper was a nice benefit, though.
Yep.
Well,
You have an accent.
Oh, yes. I've actually always had the accent. I just chose not to use it when I was on the mainland. It took a while to practice to be able to lose it, but when I got here, it was a little stressful and didn't seem like it was worth keeping at the time. Maybe I'll go back. Who knows?
Right. So, prime material?
did you find your family?
Not yet.
You have any leads?
I've not much. I've been able to climb to the top of some of the trees and look out over the horizon, and I'm just heading to where I think may be civilization.
Something that might help. Oh, and I will scurry to my bag, and I will pull out the crystal ball, and I will hand it to you, and I'll say, "You can use this to." Oh, actually, do you have to be a spellcaster to use this?
What is it?
The crystal ball.
I don't think technically does it say requires attunement by a certain class.
No. Okay.
Then no.
So I will pass it to you and say you'll have to spend some time with it to kind of get a feel for what it does, but you can find your family. That might help. You know them better than I do, otherwise I would do it for you.
Does this require attunement?
It does.
Okay, I have to unattune something. All right.
I imagine how much longer do we have this hut?
6-ish hours.
Well, I mean, I'd rather take the time to make sure we're going in the right direction than be wandering around.
I agree.
It is a good idea. Is the room in the hut for one more?
Absolutely.
Of course.
I'm glad you're safe.
What do y'all do with the wolf corpses?
Oh,
I can bury them very quickly.
That's right. Graves are your favorite terrain.
Please do that.
It's a lot easier than dragging them off.
And corpses dispose
Between
of.
you and Zytharia, the grave cleric.
And decompose and bury.
Like they were never there.
All right.
Actually kind of scares me a little bit. It's fine.
I make excellent sandcastles. See? Just mold a little bit of earth.
I don't think it's technically a sand castle. I think it's a dirt castle.
I mean, fair. We're not on the beach.
She's got.
We should totally go to the beach after this.
I would love that.
I heard there are some great beaches in the Astral Sea.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard a lot of weird
What?
stuff happens there.
What kind of beach would an astral? It's okay. No, all right. I'm just not gonna.
You know that feeling you get when you look into the bag of holding?
One that I hate. Yeah.
Kind of like that.
I
goes on
pass.
forever.
You know what? You guys just have a great time. I'll stay. Yeah, I'll pass.
Okay, fine.
Right.
No, yeah, I'm good.
Well, it's going to take Atlas some time to attune to that crystal ball.
I will take the time to unattune to my belt and attune to the crystal ball
Okay. Your belt.
of returning.
Okay. Oh man, that's such a cool item.
I imagine we'll reverse the attunements later because I will be wanting that back.
Yeah, and I kind of like my belt. So.
All right. Jeez.
Yeah.
So,
Meh.
well, do you have
Yeah.
to be focused to attune to something? So I can't. All right. Okay.
I mean, you can try to annoy him.
That was not the point. The point was we have big wolves, allegedly gigantic snakes, and whatever the fuck made those paw prints. So I was gonna pick his brain a little bit as somebody that had been there, but if he's got to focus on the crystal thing, then I'll just keep my shit to myself for now.
Those paw prints were definitely not these wolves. Right?
No.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Wolf, like, cause Wolfprint's got the 4 little
That's
toes.
true.
This thing had 3, and they
Mhm.
were fucking like size of your face.
Yeah.
Atlas, make a nature check.
Well,
They look like really fucking big panther tracks.
I've seen something similar, but I don't think that type of bear is that large.
Great.
I mean, So you're saying we should avoid these things?
I mean, we should really avoid
Everything.
pretty much everything.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of displaced shifters here now. Were you able to find a plan to return them to their homes? I'm going to take that as a resounding no.
We've been a bit busy. We had to figure out a way to get here first, and then we fought an army, and then we came here.
We have a plan to get us back, but
You and your family as well.
Did you say you fought an army? Also, what
it's
happened
been
to...
Terry,
Yes.
he's okay. He slipped away when we went to plane shift.
You know the merchant camp that we went to before we left? That we got
Oh, the one with all the shifty people. Where I was in on the conversation.
they were super fucking shifty, and they followed us with
Yeah, they were
extra.
Oh.
They captured Captain Burke's ship, slaughtered her crew, had her tied to the mast.
The ship.
When we exited the temple, their ultimatum was let us in the temple. Terry did not seem to think that they would honor their word of letting us live. So we opened up with everything we had.
Was a lot thanks to the temple. More
Yes.
than we normally would have had.
Yes. Unfortunately, they destroyed Captain Burke's ship. And then Captain Burke decided to walk off into the desert for some reason. And then we came here.
I don't think you're going to fix that relationship with another sexy dinner party.
I don't think so
No.
either.
Yeah, that's a big fat affirmative.
Safe to say we probably not gonna fix anything about that.
Yep.
I still don't really understand what we broke, but
It's
Well, she was grieving quite a bit. I mean, beyond the ship,
Yeah.
to lose your entire crew.
right.
And days before that, she lost several crew members on the way in.
I mean, fair.
People handle grief differently.
And I think it's safe to say if you had the opportunity to walk away from a situation that was proving to be more than you anticipated, you should probably do so.
Are you speaking in general terms?
Sure.
I mean, guess what? Most of us have had that option and we haven't walked away.
Yeah. She chose to. Can't really blame her for it.
Anyways,
So we should be able to find your family, and once we find your family, we can at least get us and your family. I don't know if they would prefer to return to Iolan or if they would prefer to return to the main continent.
Well, they've never been to the main continent, so, I mean, we can ask if they would like a side trip, but we'll have to see what condition we find them in.
Well, we can take them back to the main continent faster than we can to Iolan, I'm pretty sure. Or at least we can get to a specific place on San Maria as opposed to just a place.
How did all of you get here, by the way?
Me, I did it.
Maria.
Hi, honey.
I walk over and just kind of grab both sides of Zytharia's head and lean in a little bit and then kiss her on the forehead.
She stole some forks.
I borrowed them.
She only stole.
She got
couple-
a lot of them.
Still not quite sure how Silverware
You-
got us here, but apparently.
I returned that egg,
Oh, that's good.
and I exchanged it for the tuning forks.
She's gonna return it. It's fine. It'll get back eventually.
Probably.
Probably.
Definitely. I believe in you, Zytharia.
I thank you.
How many forks you got in there? Any spoons? No, sorry, no, I have a serious question there, I promise. Where all can you go with those forks?
Oh, okay. She takes it out and like rolls it out like a sleeping bag. It
A
opens
lot
up.
of them.
Okay. We've got. Hold on, let me.
Sorry. Atlas is attuning. Like, we gotta,
All right, I've got each of the four planes of the elements. I've got the astral plane.
Right?
I've got. Excuse me.
Oh, damn it, Zytharia.
I'm sorry.
Stop
I'm
yawning.
trying to nap yet.
That was
I've
not.
got the abyss. I've got the Beastlands right here. Elysium, Mount Celestia, the Nine Hells. I've got a few of the Nine Hells. It looks like I've got this for the Nine Hells. Elemental plane of air, water, earth, fire. Pandemonium. Ooh, that's not the place we want to
Ooh,
go.
no. God,
No,
fuck no.
we don't want to go.
Didn't your horse say that the crown was on Celestia?
Think so.
All right.
Didn't we say the Empress was in the Nine Hells?
Didn't we say, oh, well, we can't go there anymore because they blew up the shop? Never mind. That place that we could sell the dress was in.
Plane of Fire?
I don't know if that's really high on the priority list right now, but
Yeah,
just
that's
keeping it in mind.
fair.
Are you talking about what dress?
Fancy dress. But you can get us to all of those places? Hypothetically speaking, after we're done with all of this, if we were in need of shifting of the planes again in the future, do you think you would be able to acquire these again?
I mean, I can steal them for as long as I can get away with it.
Okay.
I mean, I did find a book, Leona, that might help me copy these or at least make my own. Having access to these could be very useful, but I mean, I all I did was see the cover. I haven't really had a chance to
Okay.
look at it.
Yeah, so. Okay. I don't suppose you feel inclined to possibly visit any of those places that we listed in the near future.
Well, the elemental plane of fire sounds really fun.
That's, that is a great destination,
We
but
should have to get to new shoes first.
there are many things we should probably
What's
procure
wrong with
before
my
we
shoes?
do that. They will melt. So, but the Nine Hells,
I mean,
and the
Emperor Reo already asked if I would go. Well, he mentioned it. He kind of threw it out there.
well,
Haven't said
here's
yes or no.
I'm gonna gently catch the throwing out. So I'm going to hand it to you.
Well, when are we going?
There's a lot going on.
Pretty much when he says that he's ready to
Yeah.
go.
We're waiting to
says
see
the
when
word.
he's ready to go. In the meantime, we're trying to get some things done
Like the
that we
Valdemar?
need to get accomplished. Yes.
Yeah. Apparently, the whole, doohickey thing that everything goes into
The crown.
is that one is on Mount Celestia.
Hmm.
So got to talk to an Archon, I think.
Do you know which Archon? Because there's a lot of Archons on Mount Celestia.
I will ask my horse next time she shows up.
That's still a weird statement.
I was going to say the same thing.
Well, ask my Pegasus, I guess, because she has
No.
fucking wings now.
That doesn't.
I
make
mean,
it,
anyways.
It's not the weirdest thing that's going on here.
I guess not.
Still weird, but
But I'll
it
ask
might
her.
be a top 5, maybe.
yeah, top 5.
I'll ask her. Zathari, you could ask her, technically speaking, next time she shows up.
Your horse?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like maybe you want to talk to a horse at some point. I don't know.
Why can she talk to Red? I can't talk to Red.
You talk to Red all the time.
Yeah,
Red
Red
just
doesn't-
can't talk back.
Oh.
She only talks back to me, and she didn't fucking like me.
Are you... Why do you
What?
have a horse that talks to you?
I don't fucking know.
It's a paladin spell. They can summon steeds.
She's a paladin.
Yeah, but most of the time they're just horses.
Oh.
My father talked to his horse.
Sure, we
I
all
don't-
talk to our pets.
Yeah,
No,
talk
I mean,
to
like, it
Chauncey
was
all
able
the
to-
time.
It was able to respond back.
No.
I mean,
Maybe a
And-
little bit.
maybe a little, but why are you asking your horse about the Veldahar?
Sorry, I can't fucking keep a straight face. Okay, here we go. Because she was there last time it was together. Might have been there when he took it apart.
Your horse?
Yeah.
Why is there something... Why are you not
I
telling
don't-
us?
What?
Like I said, not the weirdest thing.
Yeah, no, I wanted a horse to go faster in a situation that was shitty, and Red showed up, and I did not realize that horses given by gods apparently don't generally talk back to you. That was a new development. You know, a lot of it's Red's business, and I'm not quite, it's not my business to
Is she actually a horse?
right now.
Has she
Pegasus.
can't believe I'm asking.
She has
Is
wings
always
now.
Yeah,
has she
she's a
always been a
Pegasus now.
horse?
She's been mostly a horse for a long time, and is going to be a horse for a long time after.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That's a very non-answer answer.
Yeah. What was she before?
I'm
she was a
very
horse?
good at picking those up now. You're
Yeah.
very good at them usually.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, no, she's been a horse for a long time.
And what was she before she was a horse?
I have no fucking idea,
Why don't you ask her?
because it's none of my business. And she doesn't really like talking about it.
She
might
doesn't
like
like you, or you don't like it talking about it.
Both. Because I have asked. And she was not very,
Did you ask it politely or tactfully at all?
probably.
Doubt it.
Yeah. She might have been Quan Mal's horse? I don't fucking know.
Quan Mal Massier,
Yeah.
the founding father of the Empire,
Yeah.
the last owner of the Veldahar.
Yep.
You couldn't have led with that.
I was trying not to be perfectly
Why?
frank.
Why are you being so impossible?
Have you met Kestra?
I'm just saying, do you know how long that... That conversation took like, watches aren't invented yet. That whole conversation took like 30 minutes. When it could have been simple as, oh, because my horse was Quan Malmasier's horse, and so she probably would know about the Valdahar. I'm just saying.
Yeah?
Why are you wasting time?
Because Atlas over there is still staring at the thingamabob, so we don't have anywhere else to go.
I can't do deal.
Speaking of gods, Scytharia, you know the Raven Queen very well.
Yes.
I'm going to take a step back.
So, you know, when you make a deal with the Raven Queen, how, you know, if I were to need to have a conversation with her, you know, kind of work through the details, so to speak, how would I do that?
Well, are you like a warlock now?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so.
Do you have new abilities? Maybe a cool new sword?
Oh, I'll look. I don't have no.
Well, that's disappointing.
Well, I mean, a lot's been happening since we had it was a very brief conversation, which is kind of why I really wanted to, you know, come back and revisit the conversation that was had. You know.
Well, when did you make the deal in the first place?
Well, it's a funny story, actually. I was dead.
Oh.
And you know.
Oh. That sucks for you.
Thank you. She sent me back.
But only after she made you a deal.
Yes. And, you know, the deal seemed perfect in the time, you know, when you're panicking and your friends might be dying back where your body is and, you know, you want to get back to them. You know, time has passed and there's some factors that I hadn't considered that I would like to potentially address.
Well, the easiest way to talk to the Raven Queen is to die. Just saying that's the easiest way. I'm not saying that's what you have to do. The second easiest way to talk to her is to pray. Pray very hard with all of your strength and might and wisdom.
Okay, I can do that.
The third easiest way is to take communion.
Okay.
You just have to come to the temple and one of the clerics will guide you through the process.
Okay. Maybe when we get back to Samaria, I'll try to address it. There's still a lot.
If you want, I could put in a good word for you.
That would be lovely.
Okay.
Thanks.
But just so we're on the same page, what did you promise her?
$50 years of service.
$50? Did she say what that service entails?
Honestly, when she described it in the moment, it's a bit hazy. But I will say it sounded like some of the stuff that I'm already kind of doing, just a little more intentionally. But that's another reason I'd like to clarify now that I'm not, you know, dying and worried that my friends might be facing a similar fate.
Well, okay. Just know I'm here if you need. And she's not the worst goddess ever. Like, I think she's pretty great. You know?
I'm sure she is. I mean, she did send me back.
Yeah, she totally didn't have to do that, by the way. Just saying.
She was she's kind. $50 is a long time.
Not for a half-elf.
No, not for a half-elf.
Oh, you mean for a Rayo. Well, the good news is that the Emperors of Senmaria have a really good track record of living to be very old.
That's good. Lifespan of a human is still far different than that of a half-elf. 50 years is a significant piece.
Everybody has to meet their end eventually. Everybody.
I just don't want Areo to get to his end and him look back and wonder why I wasn't part of his life more. Like I said, I made a deal. I will hold my end of the deal. I just want to see if maybe I can negotiate when I give my 50 years or something. I don't know. But it's fine.
Can I give you some advice? Have faith. Have faith in yourself, in the Raven Queen, but mostly yourself. That you can make it work.
Thank you, Zytharia.
I believe in you.
Thanks.
Okay. Atlas, are you ready to find your family?
I believe so.
Have you ever used one of these things before?
I cannot say that I have.
Well, neither have I, so I can't help you.
Well, all you need to do, what I do is I just focus really, really hard, and then well, you know, you can do this however you want. This is how I do it. It's the best way. And I hold it in my palm, and then I blow on it while I'm concentrating on who I'm trying to find. One person, just one person, probably the person you're closest to. Hopefully they're all together. You can only use it once a day. Go on it. When you open your eyes, wipe away some of the condensation, and you should hopefully see what you're looking for. And hopefully, when you see it, you'll be able to get a vision of not only them, but what their surroundings look like. You can stay for about 5 minutes if you need the time. But that's about it.
I'm going to take the crystal ball in my hands, and I'm going to put both hands on either side, and I'm going to kind of toss in the air and spin it a little bit, and then catch it, and then use my monk ability to still my mind and focus in on it and focus on my sister Thea.
Okay. I will say you are very familiar with her, so the DC will be pretty natural too. Your vision is pulled into this crystal ball. Where you go, it is still dark. You see
your sister. Can you describe her appearance for us?
She is about 5'3", with one moment. She is 5'3", with yellow and black hair, almost like spots. She has a lean, muscular build like me. She is probably wearing her favorite overcloak, which is all black with, looks like, flames down towards the bottom of it that are yellow, and a tunic of what would probably be a ranger of some sort, and boots.
Her appearance is a little bedraggled. Bedraggled? Is that the word? Whatever, I've only ever read that word. A little disheveled at this time. You see her with her back to a tree. Her bow is drawn. As she looks over her shoulder, you see something shifts. It's like there's something there that's not supposed to be. A bit of the landscape that is not quite right. One second. Make sure I want to get this right. It is very dark here, except for you see a bit of lava that flows from the cavern mouth's entrance. That is the only light you see. And she looks over her shoulder at it and then looks back, and you can see the rest of your family there with her. They are sitting and discussing what it could possibly be, whether or not to approach. But they don't have any solid answers.
All right, I will pull my vision out. I saw them. They seem to be alive and mostly well. It seems Thea has taken up after Mom and picked up a bow. They were at the mouth of what appeared to be a cave with a volcano, maybe? There was lava, bright orange light.
Do
Where that
you
is?
know where that?
Why don't Alexander and Leona give me history checks?
21.
Okay.
15.
Okay. Leona.
I read a lot of books.
You do, and you read a lot of love stories.
I do.
Which is why you would know this story. You've only heard of the Beastlands in one story that you've ever read. This story was about a detached fragment of Phlegethos that had ended up in the Beastlands, called the Labyrinth of Fiery Doom.
That does not sound very promising.
It is rumored to be the lair of a pair of lovers, a red dragon and a succubus. You would also know that Phlegethos is the lair of the hells in which the queen, the empress, is being held.
Wait. Legathos. Okay. This is Mindy confusion.
Okay.
So Mindy wants to get it right.
Yeah, of course.
So-
clarify.
So
Phlegethos.
this Legathos is so
It starts with a PH. Phlegethos. Phlegethos.
Phlegathos. Okay. Okay. So this labyrinth of fiery doom
Mm-hmm.
is also said to be the entrance to. I'm confused.
Okay. There's a piece of the Nine Hells of Phlegethos. Phlegethos is a layer of the Nine Hells.
Okay.
There's a piece of Phlegethos that has detached itself and ended up in the Beastlands.
And it. Okay.
And that is
Okay.
where it has become the home of a pair of lovers. A red dragon and a
living
succubus.
in a fragment of one of the Nine Hells. That seems like a terrible place to have a honeymoon. Okay. Well, I don't really know exactly where that is, but if it is what I think it might be, we probably don't want your family to go in. I mean, not all of the books that I read are, historically accurate, particularly the ones that I really enjoy. But if it is, then it may or may not be inhabited by a red dragon and their lover, who may or may not be a succubus. So we.
A what?
Wonderful.
I'll let you take that one, Alexander.
Do you actually want to know what it is, Kessler, or do you just
No.
not need to know that you need to kill it?
Oh, I don't know if we.
Well,
should
I mean, if we
go
run
in-
into them,
Right. Yes.
Is that a thing that we should just avoid? Sounds like something we should just
Usually-
avoid.
I think we
We
should
should.
probably get to your family as quickly as possible.
I
And
agree.
so the question is, do we know where this is in relation to where we are?
You get the sense that if you could see it from high up, you might get the sense of you would be able to spot it or hide it.
Yeah. Hold this for a moment.
Oh.
And I hand you the crystal ball back.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm gonna
I'm going
keep it.
to step out of the bubble, look around for the tallest tree I can find, and then run up it.
Of course you do. Fucking monks.
Yeah, look at him
Who let
go.
monks in this game?
Same people that let rogues
the
in.
best people.
Yeah.
You make it all the way to the top, no problem.
And I would like to see what I can see.
Why don't you roll for perception?
Sword of Omens, give me sight beyond sight. Ooh. It's a 19. Plus 4. 23.
It is easier to see because it is the only speck of light. Because it is giving the lava, you've seen it with your own eye, is giving off the slightest bit of light. Maybe 10 miles in the distance. 10 miles north.
Well, it's a good thing they came. I was going the wrong way. Alright, and then I'm going to just jump and slow fall back down the tree.
Oh my god, you're so nice.
Oh. That's a fun trick. So which way do we go?
Looks like we're going north.
Hmm.
Roughly 10 or so miles.
Okay.
We should be able to make that pretty well. I don't know. This forest might slow us down some, but
Say we get halfway and we take a good long nap.
do you think we can afford to?
With a bubble, well, I've got my
I
tower.
think. Well,
I'm
how
not
else-
worried about us.
Worried
I'm-
about time.
Right.
I would like to move as swiftly as possible.
All
I
right.
think maybe we should try to get to his family and then take. I do think we
Yeah.
need a break soon, though.
We do.
Sure.
But Right. So, are we...
Takes
anything-
about.
How long is it going to take us to go 10 miles? I will be checking constantly to make sure
Yeah.
we are not deviating directions by looking at the moon.
It depends on how you want to travel. There's 3 modes of travel: quick, regular, slow. Each of them has benefits and
Mm-hmm.
conditions.
As much as I would like to move quickly, I realize not all of you are capable as moving as quickly and as silently as I can. So we should probably just go at the normal pace and try to keep our eyes and ears open. As
I
you've
agree.
already seen, it is very, very dangerous out there.
Which of my dear friends is going to be the most difficult to conceal?
Atlas looks like Kesra.
Okay, that's
Hey,
Yeah.
look.
I mean,
He's got plate armor
Daria
too.
looks at Eldon.
yeah. I will say, I have half proficiency in stealth.
I have an idea.
Ah.
They're usually good ideas.
Atlas,
Yeah.
doesn't Sura know your family?
Of course.
We could play. Gonna say telephone.
Sending stones?
We could play sending stones.
Oh,
that game.
I could send her a message to send your sister a message.
that could work.
Huh.
What do you want to tell her?
To stay put. We are coming for them,
Okay.
and
Don't go inside.
don't go inside.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hi, Sura. It's Cytharia. I have a message for Atlas's sister, Thea. Tell her, stay put. We are coming. Okay. She says all this out loud because it's Cytharia. She kind of sits there and I'm not hearing anything back. Oh, I gotta roll for it to make sure it gets out of this plane. We're good. I will say there's a 10% chance this might not work across the planes both ways because it's complicated with magic in the brains. Okay,
I believe in you.
I believe in Sura.
I believe in both of you.
I believe in all 3 of you. Let's go.
Wait, did we ever decide who was the least sneaky?
Eldon and Kesra.
Yeah, we're both.
We both have disadvantage, but I feel like Eldon has the higher modifier.
I have a +5 modifier to stealth.
I actually have a +0 modifier to stealth.
It's a
But you have
competition.
disadvantage because I have
I'm a
disadvantage.
wizard.
You're also not wearing full plate.
Yeah, because I still have disadvantage, but
Fair.
Eldon, you have 6 advantages.
I do have 6 advantages. so-
Wait, yeah, who has most?
Yeah. Give it to someone else.
Give it to whoever you want, because we all have advantages, and I plan on burning them.
Can we give it to Zytharia?
I don't.
Yeah, is Zytharia wearing armor? Does she have disadvantage?
She's wearing leather armor.
Yeah,
okay,
she is leather.
She's fine. Yeah.
How long do we think
Cool
this is going to
shield.
take? An hour, more than an hour? Since we're going sneakily.
10
Probably-
miles at a walking pace.
A normal walking pace is 3 miles an
10
hour.
miles.
Yeah.
So, 3 hours,
3
3 and a bit
hours.
hours.
Okay.
3.5,
Well,
4. We go slow.
I can make somebody invisible, and because I feel so fantastic in this beautiful, beautiful place, I can actually cast it for twice as long as usual. So
I don't think them being seen is the problem as much as them being heard.
Mhm.
that's true. But you know how you like hear things in the woods and you like look, but then you don't see anything?
You're less likely to investigate if you don't see anything.
Unless you're also an animal that has scent.
We're just fucked either way, so.
Most animals who live in the dark rely on their other senses.
Also, why does everything around here smell like Leona?
She sprayed her perfume.
I was trying to make it easier for you to find us.
Huh.
She just rolled around. Just rolled around in the dirt.
I did.
Yep.
Rubbed up against the trees.
Mm-hmm.
We were in the Beastland. She decided to mark her territory.
Oh my goodness, I'm leaving.
I saw her hike her leg on everything.
I'm walking away. I'm following the star to go north. Stealthy, I don't need y'all.
I start following.
We'll make
Yeah.
it some stealth rolls.
Alright.
Goody.
I've been
I'm just
rolling
gonna
not great, so.
burn an advantage right off the top just because.
God. That's okay.
Hey, that was
Yeah,
worth it.
we're just burning an advantage. Oh shit!
Dirty 20.
I rolled a 16.
I'm also going to burn an advantage. Heh. I'm going to use another advantage to give me advantage instead of just a straight roll because that was a 6. That's a natural 20.
Yay!
Heck yeah.
I got a natural 20 as well for
Oh.
20.
Look at our non-sneaky sneakers being sneaky.
Oh yeah, sneaky as hell. I got a 22.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Plus 5.
What'd
I
you
used.
get?
So I have one advantage left. And one crit.
Atlas.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
I was the least sneaky, but that's because I'm angry. That's my excuse.
The Theri's actually got a pretty decent stealth bonus.
Before we head out, Eldon, while I have a chance, I finally had the enough time to finish this, and I hand him a small, looks like a disc about that big, about the size of a $50, with a mountain on it that looks like it was carved into a dragon's claw.
Oh shit! Thank you.
And I pull from out underneath my my tunic one that looks similar, but it has water.
Nice.
Friendship necklaces.
I love it. Thank you.
Been working on them for a while. Finally had time to get it done. Carving dragon claw is not easy.
Imagine it's not. That just means it'll last a long time.
Fate's chosen as you begin to head off into the woods. Is there any last things you would like to accomplish in this session?
If I can catch up to Leona, I would like to stop her for a second. And I was able to give Eldon his, so I might as well give you yours. And I hand you a small token with what looks like the element of air on it, on a leather thong.
I'm gonna give you a hug. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Let's go find your family.
Yes.
With this new mission in mind, you all set off into the night, the eternal night of Karasuthra and the Beastlands. And that is where we will pick up next week. Same time, same place. Let's go ahead and, but first...
Yes, you know what I was going to say.
Giveaway! Close entries. Pick winner.
Belchavez!
Yeah.
Belchavez. Belchavez, please get in touch with Tony so that he can send you your prize. Thank you all for entering. The Fate's Chosen Tea Blend is great. I'm gonna go make some myself for callouts.
I am too.
Thanks to everyone so much for watching tonight, tuning in. We hope you had a great time. We are going to go ahead and sign off.
Hi, I'm Mindy. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch and all the stuff at MKY1713. Sometimes I stream video games and act like a doofus. You can find me here, not this week, but usually you can find me here on Thursday nights as well at 7 Central Time for Invisible Sun Fun, where I play a very, very, very different character. Basically the same. It's Leona on the inside. My favorite part of this session was everybody's reaction to Leona and her new snake friend, and nobody believed her. It's fine. So much skepticism. Like I couldn't make friends with a snake.
I mean, you were friends with Roman.
To be fair, I was more than friends with Roman.
To be fair. Kate.
Hi, I'm Kate. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Very Pale Ale. I got to play Kesra today. For most of the session, my favorite moment was the patrol bonding between Kesra and Eldon. But also I love the fact that Atlas made little matching friendship bracelets for his buddies. Like, that's adorable. And it makes so much sense. It's fine. I have emotions about it. This Wednesday, you'll see my, it's not technically my debut, because I technically DM'd once very long ago in a galaxy far, far away on this channel way back when. But I like to call it my debut. I'm going to call it my debut anyway. Very first Iron Battalion one-shot. Tony will be joining me. And a couple of other fantastic people. It'll be Wednesday at, I believe, 6 o'clock, 6:30. I should know this. It's fine. Tune in. It's gonna be great.
Dan.
I was muted. Hi, my name's Stan Rand. You can find me everywhere on the internet as Stan Rand, specifically on Twitter and on my own Twitch channel where I stream every day at 4 p.m. Central. Even on D&D days, I just go for like an hour and we just chit-chat for a minute. My favorite part of tonight was the patrol bonding. It was nice to finally have a moment with Kesra after all this time. We were talking about it and wanting it to happen. It just never worked until just now, and I loved it. It was perfect.
Morgan.
Hey everybody, I'm Morgan. I played Alexander. You can find me on Twitter at NecroAlexander. I'm here on Monday nights and occasionally in one-shots, but I don't think any of them that are currently coming up. So yeah. My favorite thing tonight was probably all of us kind of getting to gently rib Leona for spritzing perfume around. That was a fun way to kind of traipse off into the woods.
Tony.
Hello, I am Tony. I can be found everywhere on the internet at Capt Lagrange. One day I will actually use my own Twitch and stream something. I don't know. You can also find me this Wednesday in Iron Battalion playing what will be a very different character. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Have fun with that, Kate. Yeah. Camille.
And your favorite part of the session?
Oh, my favorite part of the session was the Zytharia Leona talk about the Raven Queen. It was some good stuff there.
Hi, my name is Camille. You can find me on the internet at Camille Does D&D. You can find the channel on Twitter at Open4 Adventure. I make dice trays. Except don't order any right now because I got a few more orders than I can handle. So give it just like a week and then we'll be fine. It's a good problem to have, I will say. We just closed up Fate's Dawn. Y'all got that in my head. The first Dawn. Catch those VODs. Catch them on our YouTube channel because they're very good. All-star cast. Very similar to this one right here. And it's got a lot of lore. You can even see Morgan and Mindy on that stream. Morgan plays a very different character. If you want to see Morgan at his like supreme acting finest, it's a great place to start. That was so good. Oh my god, I'm still not over it. Okay, but that was very fun. That has wrapped up, unfortunately. The mini series has come to an end. Speaking of endings, I'm gonna wrap this outro up by saying that my favorite part of tonight was, oh no, they're very good. I liked the bonding moment too. Excuse me, there should be a yawn counter. It doesn't matter if it's day or night, I will yawn during stream, it just happens. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of favorite moments, but I'll say that the bonding bro TP, where, specifically where Kessler asked about the sword, I thought that was very good. Okay. I think that, Warm Fuzzies, Mindy.
Warm Fuzzies, we have Belchoppers!
Belchoppers!
Woo, woo, woo. And then we have, sorry, we have Orion!
Ryan.
Really struggling. And then we have Andrew. Bev gifts all to the table.
Bev gifts.
Then we have Mitch D.
Yeah, Mitch D.
And we have Gamer Live. And then we have Sam. And then is that it? I feel like I'm missing somebody.
That's it.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah!
Don't forget about Elder Scrolls Online, or not online. It's not online. Don't forget about the Elder Scrolls campaign on Fridays.
Thanks in that.
Yeah, it's me. I'm in there. I'm not
We
Elden
forgot
in
to
that
plug
one.
it. It's fine.
I did. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's new. We
Don't
forgot
forget about
to
our
plug Invisible
roleplay
Sun for like 3
cafe.
weeks.
Don't forget about
We got so much shit happening, you guys.
Patreon.
Join our Patreon, join our Discord.
Be our friend.
We've got another campaign coming out of Modern Gods, DM'd by Sombrero, coming out on Tuesdays.
And August is.
In August. It's going to be so good.
Got a lot of stuff happening.
Yes, we are disasters. Thank you, Lady Dame. Love you. Okay, that's it. We're going to go now. I love you all.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, bye.